good morning to all you, my brothers, to all you, my sister, and to all you, my learned people. May God Almighty be with you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Please help us to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Help us press the notification button that when we do the next video, it can come straight to you. And help us like it and share it. Please help us to share it to go viral. May God Almighty will bless you, will provide for you. Everything you touch your hand shall multiply. Please, brethren and brothers and sisters, there's something I really want us to look at. And what I'm saying today, it really goes to do with most of you who are my learned brothers, who are more educated, professors, and those of you who have PhDs, and some of you too who have traveled here and there, who have gone to East and West, Europe, Asia, America, can testify to what I'm going to say today. If you look at it in those days, in early 80s, when the white men are bored in their place, and they think of what can they do to expand, to beautify their land, they invaded our land without being invited, without letter of invitations. They invaded our land, and when they come, they see that these black people are great people. They are very strong, they are very intelligent, they are hardworking people, they are loving people, they have cultures, they have values, and they value each other. How can they enter our midst? They have to divide us, and they bring what we call divide and rule system by introducing slavery into our midst. Africa have not been doing slave trade. Even if they are doing, they do it in the way that maybe when I borrow money from you, you don't have money to pay me. That's how we reach an agreement in doing it. What I'm saying that when they look at us, that we have a lot of potential, we have a lot of mineral resources. How can they do it? They bring their language to create a segregation between two of us. Some are called illiterate, in fact, stark illiterate, while some people are called learned, educated people. Create a division. Why they use their education system to brainwash those of our brothers, to show them the way how to enter us, how to steal all our resources, our culture. And I can tell you, they take this culture and take it to their own place, to develop their own place. Today, I can tell you with all authority that there is no culture left more in Africa. Most of this culture we have in Africa have been taken to advanced country, and they've changed it, make it look like it doesn't belong to us, that most of us have to travel far to go and watch those culture in their place, and we pay for it. And I'm telling you today, if you are traveling today, the first thing you need is a letter of invitation. If you find your way to go there, they will tell you an illegal immigrant. They will declare you as an illegal immigrant in their country. But when they are coming to your place, they are coming with authority of being a tourist. And that tourist, not only tourist, that's what they tell you. They do other things. They exploit all our mineral resources and take it to their place in the name of tourists. I don't have any against with them. I don't have any problem with that, because they don't do it alone. They have their own syndicate in our midst. And how are they achieving all these things? By dividing us with their language. Most of the culture that we have in Africa, today we've abandoned it. We don't appreciate it anymore. But when we see it in the midst of white people, we appreciate it. We like it more. We even want to travel to go and do it. They even have the date for all this tradition they do in their place. Only when what we are told is that Jesus is the Lord, accepted. Muhammad is the Lord, accepted. Then all those culture that we have, they take it from us one by one. And we all fall for it. Today, some of the things that we do in Africa, some people will tell you that those are fetish people, don't go to them. But when you see the white men displaying it, you want to clap for them. You want to sit there. You want to see what they are doing. You want to even pay so much money to go and watch it. Football is from Africa. Go and check your history. Football that they are playing today, that all the world today are watching in England, is from Africa. Some people will say what this guy is saying. Maybe you don't know. Go and check. Where did they bring the idea of football? It's from Africa. basketball is from Africa. You will say, no, it's impossible. Those are Africa who bring all this idea. Baseball is in Africa. When they capture almost of our brother in those days at the slavery world, and they take them to the camp where they kept them, they start doing this thing to keep themselves busy. And white man see that what those people are doing, all this Negro. They call us names, Negro. Now today they change the name. We have been calling Africa America. But these people never allow your language to penetrate into their system. Chemistry, biology, physics, microbiology, all those things was right in their own way. Japanese, UK, America, China, all those people, they don't play with their own language. But they come to toy with our own language and use that same language to divide us. When you interview some of our brothers, or you want to talk to them, in as much you cannot speak English, they don't understand what you are saying. They will tell you you are an illiterate. Can't you speak English? Your own fellow brother that is bearing your name. Some of them even have a mark. You see the tribal marks in their face. When should we, Africa, begin to come together and appreciate ourselves and value the resources, our culture that we have? Look today now, Europe is not stable today because there is a war in Russia. Because Russia, the one that has been sustaining Europe for over 400 years. We have all those mineral resources that we have that to sustain us in Africa. Without we going there, when they come to our place, they are our boss. If you look at my back here, you look at my side, if you look at what I'm saying, if you look at my side, you will see they are the boss here. They don't do anything. They sit, they give instruction, they occupy everywhere. They own the land. When you go to their place, you work for them as a boy. When they come to your place, they work for you. They are your boss as well. When should we, Africa, begin to understand that this English that they bring to is to brainwash, is to divide us? This language of a thing. When do we begin to appreciate our own language, begin to speak our own language, begin to use our own language to teach our children in the school, to make it a mandatory that once you don't pass that language, you are not going nowhere? How many professors of our own language that do we have? Let's say Africa is corruption. Africa is that. But they are the worst corrupt. When you kill a white, you become a terrorist. When they kill your place, they call an incident discharge. He died in line of duty. But when they kill you, nothing happened. You know how many genocides they have committed in Africa? When we Africa will come together to unite ourselves to be one and to appreciate what God has given to us in Africa. It is good to travel. Travel, yes, and see for yourself. And you will realize that most of our culture has been taken away from us. Most of our culture has been kidnapped, has been hijacked from our hand. And they've been using it to make money in their place. Now today, we go there to go and watch it. Many of the artifacts that they were stolen from Africa, go to their place, they kept it in museum. That you and I, we are still paying money to go and watch it in their museum. Of recent, they said they returned some back to Nigeria after many years. They returned the artifact. How do we sure it's the original one? Did they return the money that come with it? The money they make with it, did they return the money? That okay, this is the artifact, this is the money we make with it. Did they return that? How do we sure that what they return is the original one? Who tested it? Who sure that what they return to us is the original one? I'm not here to blame anyone, but I'm talking to you as an Africa brother. If God has helped you to be in position today, try to appreciate your culture. Try to defend your culture. Try to defend what God has given to you. It's enough. Enough is enough. Stop selling out your brother. Stop selling out your cause. Stop selling out your people. Because when you sell them out, you cannot get them back. May God Almighty be with you. Let me once ask you again for a favor, please. Help me to subscribe and share it. And help us spread the notification button, please. Thanks so much. I really appreciate it. I remain yours. Thanks.